It's a new day in a new way. Oh, shucks. By the way, I realize when I argue Patriot Act light, you're thinking to yourself, well, you're not a patriot, boy. You ain't no damn patriot if you don't believe in patriot light. But get rid of Obamacare. Oh, wait, Obama gave us Patriot Act light? Get rid of it, too! So, when you create Obamacare light, you create Patriot Act light, we have a problem. There is no light ignorance. Except those guys who don't like light-skinned niggas. Yeah. Anyways, so, by the way, I know you're thinking to yourself, in one of the last stories, wait, did you nearly die because you didn't snitch on a Muslim Brotherhood member? Yeah, I didn't snitch on a Muslim Brotherhood member because your prejudice in retarded country, which has justified Obamacare light based on the arsenal of the white supremacists, which I really dislike, by the way, I realize compromises the circumstance of people who already had a self-governing body to take on principles unto which were self-security in a manner unto which I don't understand in this modern age, because I don't ever think about holding a strap. I grew up thinking about not even ever owning a protective knife because of how much I love Martin Luther King. Anyways, now, even though that's one example, we've seen far more examples for any and all syndicate-based mafias and or small variabilized gangs who I haven't woke up completely to no one needs a warrant, and circumstances unto which they get used as assets not by local cops but by essentially federally based integrated operations of counterintuitive mafia on mafia asset spies enslaving people to continue an epically unnecessary COVID operation validated by an expansion of the executive branch in a manner unto which is absolutely nasty, boy. So, if and then therefore you're asking and creating, pissing off, and vindicating how, now, and why it's going to be rational for all those guys to not only feel justified in being anti-government from white supremacists all the way to local cop haters, basically all your street gangs, will this or will this not give them several basic interests to create multicultural gangs, multicultural mafias, and reside around an anti-government philosophy unto which they are allowed to have based on your Constitution. Yeah. It's like Grandmama swallowed her fly, and by the end of it, you started dealing with tiger people who come from a place that know how to not associate with, that's right, any kind of mafia, total morally philosophized by taking on the mafia of mafias, a communist regime. I'm down. That's even a mafia undercover syndicate I would be down for. To take down a communist regime, I will be part of philosophically the Tiger Heart with people who are willing to kill cops who run that kind of game. To swear upon my child, I will take you out of my family if you become an undercover cop in a communist regime-based government. Yes. So, that's just how my family rolls, because we had to do that at one point with the Brits. Anyways, oh, is that how you started your communist regime? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm taking all of my ancestry back from your country, and now calling shenanigans, rationalizing here now and why a war needs to prevail, and justifying how any and all hate you have for communists needs to give you the gun rights to shoot yourselves in the fucking face. Oops. Now, there are common modern denominators unto which the variables into which the governance process to do something such as this is rationalized. But, again, the principal inquisition of 1984 is an unwarranted variable unto which privacy can be naturally taken over, and worst case scenario, they get nothing and turn somebody who is just trying to protect their land into an asset like James Bond selling out a bunch of Muslims who are just trying to get some damn water. So, you might want to think about that. Yeah. You might really want to think about not only abolishing Obamacare Light, shooting Joe in the head, no, that's a joke, he'll die in the Oval Office, plus I love him, let him go naturally, and getting rid of Patriot Act Light to end a disciplinary action which will encourage a continuation of the Tiger Mafia philosophies, aka Tiger Hearts of community self-defense mechanisms against the government in a manner into which will only go back in time to where my granddaddy got his hunting rifle, and through guerrilla warfare and advanced simple knowledge of the land, just executed so many British and German mercenaries, it wasn't even funny.